Well, fresh fighting broke out early this morning between government forces and rebels in the Democratic Republic of Congo. The UN mission in the DRC says an aerial bombardment is targeting rebel positions near Goma. Well, for the very latest now, let's cross to our East Africa Bureau Chief Robyn Kriel, and she joins us from Kenya. Robyn, afternoon to you. Now, earlier claims that South African troops had been injured in this renewed fighting. What can you tell us?
Well, yes, we reported throughout the weekend that at least one South African troop had been injured on Friday as a result of shrapnel from an explosion, some sort of bomb landing near their compound. We have also heard reports that there might be one other injured due to some kind of an armoured personnel carrier accident. However, this has not been verified by the South African National Defence Force. I just want to give our viewers, though, Nikiwe, an idea of what this fight looks like from a map. You can see how close Goma is to Rwanda, to the border with Rwanda. In fact, it's on the border. It's a border town. And this is why the UN, the United Nations and the US is stating that Rwanda is backing these M23 rebels. And according to people on the ground as well, they've seen these resupplies going from the Rwanda side of the border onto the DRC side of the border with resupplies, they say, of arms and basic logistical support. Rwanda, of course, has denied this throughout. The rebels, M23, saying that they were attacked by the UN's Force Intervention Brigade and the FARDC, that's the DRC's government troops, at Kenya, Ruchinya and Mutahu, that's to the north of Goma, with infantry airstrikes and heavy weapons. And according to people in Goma today, heavy explosions. As I said, one SANDF soldier, we reported that over the weekend, was wounded by shrapnel. This was finally admitted today by the SANDF spokesperson, who said that one soldier had indeed been injured on Friday.
It was a shrapnel from the fighting that was taking place between the armed forces of the government of the Democratic Republic of Congo and the M23 rebels. And in the exchange of fire, more especially on the bombs that were being exchanged from one side to another side, a bomb fell close by to the base where these soldiers were accommodated. Categorically, I can say that and put it in record that the South African National Defence Force members were not involved in any battle or engagement.
Now, Robyn, does the UN and the AU believe that it has enough troops on the ground in that region, given the intensification in hostilities that we've seen over the past week?
No word from the AU on that, as far as I know, Nikiwe, but the United Nations believing that this Force Intervention Brigade, this 3,000-strong brigade of which the SANDF is a part of, is really the answer to its woes. They have the biggest UN peacekeeping force in the world in the DRC, and as of yet, they haven't been able to do much. In fact, the people of the DRC, ordinary civilians, have begun resenting them, saying that they're useless and that they never have helped the people of the DRC in the past. Now, I found that soundbite from the SANDF spokesperson quite interesting, because what he's saying is directly contravening what we're hearing from people on the ground, and that is that the SANDF is involved in and engaging the rebels in terms of its infantry units. They've been mortaring rebel positions, from what we're hearing. In fact, we've also seen photographs of that. So we're hearing something very, very different to what the SANDF is telling the public.
Our Bureau Chief in Kenya, that is Robyn Kriel, with the very latest on that situation.
News that moves. eNCA.com.